Welcome aboard, everyone. Go ahead and make yourselves comfortable, fill in all the available space, and keep those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. In just a few moments, we'll be setting off into the jungle, so now is a great time to smile, relax, and pretend you're not about to trust a complete stranger driving a boat. Thank you. Hello everybody! Welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise, where we are proud to be world-famous for being a cruise in the jungle. My name is Bobby, and for the next several minutes I will be your skipper, your guide, your protector, and your emotional support if anything with more legs than you gets too close. Before we begin, guys, please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. That is not for your safety. That is for mine. I really do not want to have to fill more paperwork out today. So, up ahead on the left, take a look up there. Those are some of the largest jungle spiders ever discovered. Now don't worry, those spiders are completely harmless. They have never harmed a boat. A boat passenger maybe, but never the boat. Is anybody here actually afraid of spiders? Perfect. They can probably sense that. And just beyond them, look at those beautiful giant butterflies. Aren't they magnificent? If one lands on you, congratulations! You have been chosen by nature. If two land on you, you might be a flower. Up ahead in the branches there, that is a giant boa constrictor. You can tell it's a boa constrictor because it's wrapping itself around that branch in a very constricting way. That snake is one of the friendliest creatures in the jungle. It just loves to give big hugs. Very big hugs. Usually the kind of hugs that you do not come back from. I actually had a skipper friend who tried to tell that snake a joke. But it squeezed the punchline out of him, unfortunately. And now, straight ahead, a whole herd of elephants. Would you look at that? Aren't they beautiful, guys? Feel free to take any pictures, guys. As you can see, they all have their trunks on. That is always lovely to see. Elephants are actually very intelligent, very social, and very good at spraying unexpected skippers. No, Ellie, don't do it! That one actually nearly got us last week. It took me 3 hours to dry off, and another 2 to explain to guests that, yes, that was a part of the experience. Look at the size of them. Elephants can weigh several tons, which is also the average emotional weight of silence after one of my jokes. They're beautiful creatures though. Strong, majestic, and surprisingly judgmental. I think that one's staring at me again. Oh, well this is unfortunate. It looks like this camp has been completely ransacked by gorillas. I knew I should have locked that snack box. Look at them! They're having the time of their lives! Wasn't even gone through my luggage. Huh. This is why you never leave your camp unattended in the jungle, guys. Now this cruise is going to be even longer without a tea break. Oh god, they stink too. You smell like my friend Mason! Actually, Mason might be around here somewhere. Or he just might have turned into a gorilla. Oh, do you see that? That gorilla is trying to feed a banana to a crocodile. Now, I don't want to question the jungle food chain, but I do not think that either one of them understands how this works. That crocodile is looking at that banana the same way I look at a salad. Confused, disappointed, and slightly offended. The gorilla means well though. It is a touching moment. Wrong, but touching. Imagine being that crocodile. You wait all day, sit perfectly still, and someone offers you fruit. That has got to be humiliating. Everybody keep your eyes up ahead. That, my friend, is a rogue elephant. You can always tell a rogue elephant because it stands off by itself and looks like it's just had enough of everybody. Just stay very still, guys. Very still. Very quiet. Shh. Very quiet. Excellent! Oh, I said quiet, not terrified. Though honestly, both work. Anyway, and now, welcome to the savannah. Look all around you, and you will see some of the jungle's most famous residents. Over there, we have lions. Over there, giraffes, monkeys in the trees, and zebras wandering along the bank. Honestly, this is one of my favorite sights on the river. Everything living together in peace and harmony. Well, except for the lions. Oh, if you look on the left, that's a rhino. Oh, and there's Jane. Hi, Jane, how are you doing? I can't really help you. I'm still clocked in. Sorry, I mean, I'll come back round after my shift. I'll come get you. Just hang on. Well. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Alex. I don't think your boat is meant to be on land, dude. I can't really help you out right now. I'm still clocked in, but I'll come get you after I pick up Jane, okay? I'm not gonna pick them up. They crashed that boat themselves. That's their responsibility. Plus, I have like 6 hours left of this shift, so, you know, I gotta get that money, guys. Hippos may look cute, but they're actually one of the most dangerous animals in the jungle, especially if they wiggle their ears. Easy. Good, hippos. Keep wiggling your ears in a non-threatening way. You're slaying. And now we approach one of the most breathtaking sights in all of the jungle. A true natural wonder. Prepare yourselves. There it is, the 8th wonder of the world, the backside of water! Yes, you may applaud. Look at that smooth flow, that elegant curve, that refreshing mist. And it looks like we just have to go into this cave. I don't think we can go anywhere else. This might be the part of the journey where things get darker, stranger, and somehow even more expensive to ensure. Please keep your hands inside the boat and keep a very close eye on those surroundings, guys. Or close your eyes. That's also a valid strategy. Oh, over there in the shadows, do you see that? That is, I don't know what that is, but beautiful. You look beautiful. We need to get out of here right. That was not there last time. Oh, wonderful! More spiders! Cave spiders! I respect you from a distance. A very healthy distance. Like this one if it stays there. Anybody else feeling itchy? No? Just me? Great! Oh, ahead of us are the ruins I was telling you about. And that in the center is the mysterious magical statue. Nobody knows exactly how old it is. What do you think that statue's name is? Anybody have any names? Any ideas what we can call this statue? Anyway, that's a good time to reflect on everything we've seen so far. So, we've seen spiders, butterflies, snakes, elephants, gorillas, hippos, at least 2 bad decisions by fellow skippers. You have all been an excellent crew so far. You're very brave, very alert, and very silent. We are almost there, guys, I promise. Probably. Unless I've gone in a circle again. If anybody has seen Civilization, now would be a fantastic time to mention it. No? Excellent. Oh, there it is! We're back to Civilization, or at least the jungle's version of it. Breathe it in, everybody. And possibly boat fuel. Everything we have seen out here, it is nice to know we are returning to the comforts of modern life. We can go back on TikTok, dry land, and people who charge too much for souvenirs. Beautiful. As we approach the dock, please remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop. I will try to stop the boat as softly as I can. So please gather all your belongings. Anything left behind will be claimed by the jungle and in my dye pack. Oh, I meant lost and found. And honestly, those are basically the same thing. So check under your feet, beside your seats, and especially next to whoever looks like they brought too much. If you enjoyed this cruise, my name is Bobby. And if you didn't enjoy the cruise, my name is Ryan. Or Alex, depends on who's asking. Well folks, we've made it back alive, which means I get to keep my perfect record, and I keep my job. Please exit the boat carefully, taking small steps for yourself, and one giant leap away from my jokes. Watch your head, watch your step, watch your children if you like to keep them. Enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, if anybody asks, you laugh the whole time. Goodbye everybody, get out! Come on. I meant that lovingly. Do. Gosh, what time is it? Ah.
We have good news for you. We found your rubber band. Your attention, please. We do not allow cutting in line here at the world-famous Jungle Cruise. Anyone caught with a pair of scissors.
Welcome aboard! Watch your head, watch your step. Come all the way up to the front by me. There's no truth to the rumor that you get a longer ride in the back, sorry. And I do not bite at this time of day. Yeah. Out of curiosity, do we have any mics on board? Any mics? Yeah. Okay, just had to do a quick mic check, sorry. Now before we head out, I need everybody to stay seated and keep your hands, arms, feet, legs, and everything else inside the boat at all times. If anything hangs over the side of the boat, the jungle may reach out and take it. And trust me, their customer service is wild. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise. My name is Skipper JJ, and for the next few days, I will be your guide, your captain, and the reason this boat has such a strong insurance policy on this happy, funky, groovy tour through the jungle. As we leave the last outpost of civilization, we travel deep into the tropical rainforest, where it rains about 365 days a year. So you're welcome for this incredibly authentic experience. Now, you may notice how quiet it is. That's because we're entering the danger zone. I'm sure you may be wondering, Skipper JJ, what makes this the danger zone? Well, that right there. You see, for some reason in this part of the rainforest, some of the smallest animals are way bigger than normal. I think it's all those PIM particles emitted from Discoveryland. Normally I'd be frightened, but it doesn't appear the spider has been programmed quite yet. Give it some time. Oh look, these giant butterflies appear to be taking a break on the rocks alongside the boat. How convenient. I actually tried being a butterfly once, but it didn't quite work. I fell straight to the ground. So, I'll leave the butterflying to the butterflies. I guess the jungle just likes to flutter me down after winding me up. Oh, look at the snake. Wow, it's just sticking its tongue out at us with no regard for our feelings. Yeah, well, who's the one stuck in the tree, huh? That's just hysterical. Although many skippers believe that's a boa, I believe it's a python, because it appears to be about 3.1415926 meters long. Yeah, that's a math joke for you. Oh no, cover your eyes everyone, we're approaching the elephant bathing pool. You never know if the elephants have their chunks on. Oh, okay, we're good, phew, we're clear. Take as many pictures as you want, but watch out, you don't want to get wet. Most people think it's water that comes out of their chunks, but I think it's snot. You know, many skippers forget to tell their victims, guests, sorry. A fun fact about elephants, did you want to hear it? Did you know that elephants have the best memory in the jungle? Yeah, I really wish I had a memory like that, because I keep forgetting where I parked this boat. Oh, and fun fact, did you know that elephants have the best memory in the jungle? Yeah, I really wish I had a memory like that. Well, does anyone know why the elephant rode the Jungle Cruise? Frankly, I don't know. But I wish someone would figure that one out already. He sunk 5 boats in the last week alone. Oh, and it looks like I found the culprit right here. Jumbo, stay over there. No, Jumbo, don't make me tell your brother Dumbo about your behavior. Phew, I think it worked. Okay, and up here's where normally the... Oh, okay, yeah. Normally that's where the explorers settle. But Yeah, nothing to be concerned about. Just a bunch of gorillas having a good time. I wouldn't get too close, though. Yeah, they may look like a nice bunch, but those guys are really animals. Looks like they completely destroyed the tent. That's what happens when you forget to pack ape insurance. Always read the fine print. It specifically says, not responsible for monkeying around. Now, I should probably warn you that the apes might mistake you for dinner if you're wearing yellow. If you are, you might want to hide. Speaking of glowing bananas, it appears we've come across an ape playing with a crocodile. Now that's not a sight you see every day. But I will. Well, folks, that's what happens when you let apes run your campsite. They go bananas. Okay, we've just entered the Nile River of Africa. It goes on for Niles and Niles and Niles. If you don't believe me, just remember you're in a boat. The same boat you've been in for the past few minutes. Yeah, if you still don't believe that, well then you're in denial. After seeing all that wildlife, you may be wondering, is there anything more dangerous in the jungle? Yes, and that's my driving. It's quite interesting we haven't run into Ellie the elephant yet. We started a game of hide and seek last week and I still haven't found her. Does anyone see an elephant around here? Yeah, me neither. You'd think it'd be easy to find a full-size elephant in the jungle, but apparently Ellie is really good at hiding. So if anyone sees her, let me know, because she still owes me $5. And right over there's the celebrity. It's The Rock. I know that joke could have been a little bolder, but I'm working on my sentiments. People seem to take my jokes for granted. I promise the next one will be a little more solid. Up ahead you'll see some giraffes. They're always the first to know what's going on because they're always sticking their necks into everything. And next to them are zebras. Zebras are actually the oldest animal in the jungle. We know this because they're still in black and white. Anyways, they're outstanding in their field. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't see Mufasa over there on Pride Rock, but let's let the wildebeest take care of that one. After all, it's the circle of life. Oh boy, I think I found the explorers that left their tent behind. Got safaris in a tight spot, but that rhino seems more than willing to give them a lift. Well, bottoms up, fellows. I'm sure you'll get the point in the end. Is that a sinking boat too? I wonder what chaos broke in these parts. Alright, just look away. Act like we don't see them. Are we clear? Are we? Okay, one more. Are we clear now? Okay, good. We're good. We're good. Oh, I see why the boat sank now. We're in hippo territory. Last week they overturned 6 of our boats. Only 5 of them are mine though, so... Right. We should only be worried if they're staring at us. What do you guys think they're looking at? Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? Don't worry. I know how to scare them off. Watch this. I'm ready for commitments! See? Okay, coming up is the beautiful Schweitzer Falls, named after the backside of the famous explorer Dr. Albert Falls. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the glorious, the magnificent, the 8th wonder of the world, the backside of water! O2H, O2H, O2H. Ouch. Tough crowd. I guess people only get that joke periodically. Well, through this archway we enter the remains of a sunken city now reclaimed by the jungle. Looks dark and scary. I'm pretty sure everyone that's gone in there has never come out. Sounds like the perfect shortcut to get back to the dock. Let's go! I think I've watched enough Indiana Jones movies to fight my way through any situation this temple brings us. As long as there aren't any snakes, I think we're all set. Alright, it's a little quiet in here, isn't it? Oh, that's Tiger. Yep, don't worry though. That's a friendly tiger, right? I heard they only attack on weekends, weekdays, holidays, basically all the time. Just don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Oh, another spider. Great. Yeah, this shortcut is full of surprises. One spider was enough for this jungle. Have another one. A statue. Wow. If I had to come up with a story about this statue, I'd say archaeologists believe it once guarded the temple. Now it just guards in disappointment. I mean, I tried asking for directions from it once. Gave me the cold shoulder. It's impressive considering it's surrounded by torches. Yeah. Okay. Well, this goes on for a long time, no? I think we've reached the deepest part of this temple. Very quiet, dark, empty, If you listen closely, you can hear the sound of absolutely nothing. That's the sound of the budget running up. Yeah. Oh, I see some light up ahead. I think we're reaching the end of the tunnel. You know, I never thought I'd get this amazing privilege to drive a jungle cruise boat through a theme park. My parents are so proud of my brother. Yeah, he became a doctor. I drive a boat around a jungle telling the same jokes all day. Truly amazing, this job. So very happy to be here. Help me. Oh, did you hear something? No, I think it came from the dock up ahead because I see civilization. We're back. Round of applause, everyone. That was amazing. You were all outstanding. Now I want to see you outstanding on the dock because our time is done and I have to pick up a next load of guests in about 2 minutes. If you enjoyed the cruise, my name is Skipper JJ, aka the best skipper in the world. If you didn't enjoy the cruise, my name's Skipper Joe. I do accept tips, stay in school, don't feed the animals, never trust a skipper with a jungle license. Yeah, those are all some great tips. Now, for your safety, please remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop. We don't want anyone getting injured right at the final stretch. We're almost there. Okay, I think we're clear. Now, get out. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know where that came from. Where are my manners? Please, get out. It was a pleasure giving you this tour. Have a wild rest of your day. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Still here? Okay. Yeah. Cruise is over. You know, cruise is over, right? Yeah. No, it's hard to leave my presence. Time has come. Okay. Bye. 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 Bye.
See him, please point him back toward the river.
Alright everybody, welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise. My name's Skipper Joe, and I'll be your guide, captain, and your last line of defense, so no pressure on me at all. Now before we get going, I need everyone to fill in all available rows, scooting all the way across. Yes, that means get real friendly with the people next to you. Don't worry, by the end of this, you'll be best friends. Or you might never speak to each other again. Keep coming all the way down, filling every available seat. There's no assigned seats here, just emotional support. Scoot all the way in, shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip. If you're comfortable, you're doing it wrong. Yes, there's room for everyone. We've tested it legally. Once you're seated, please remain seated at all times. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. That includes cameras, phones, and small children, especially the small children. All right, we are about to leave. So before we get going, is this anyone's first time on the Jungle Cruise today? Perfect. I'll make it look like I know what I'm doing. All right, everybody, welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise. I'll be your skipper today. My name's Skipper Joe, which means for the next few minutes, your safety is entirely in the hands of somebody with this microphone and a boat full of strangers. So that feels very promising. Before we get too far, I just need you to keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. And I really mean that because I just got this boat back in one piece, and I'd love to return it that way. To start us off, bamboo. Everyone say hi, bamboo. Oh no, giant spiders. Why did it have to be spiders? Don't worry, they're more afraid of you than I am, which isn't really saying much. I hate to break it to you, but now you're on the web. Worldwide. Let's get out of here before we get tangled up in a big mess. And if you feel something crawling on you, no you don't. These are actually the jungle's largest butterflies. We call them butterflies because they definitely skip leg day. They have a wingspan of up to 12 inches. Just almost how far I can stretch the truth on this ride. Don't wave at them too hard because they'll just think you're trying to take off with them. These butterflies only live a few weeks, which is still longer than most of my New Year's resolutions. And there's a giant boa constrictor. Don't worry, folks, he's just hanging around. He's actually a very friendly snake. He just likes to give really, really tight hugs. I asked him how his day was going. He said he was feeling a little constricted. He's actually been working out recently. Mostly doing crunches. That's one of the largest snakes in the jungle, and somehow still less intimidating than Michael. Don't stare too long, though. He might take that as an invitation. And up here, we have our elephant pool. Did you know that elephants have one of the best memories in the jungle? Boy, with a job like this, that would really be useful. Elephants can weigh up to 6 tons, which is how much pressure I'm under trying to make you guys laugh at these. Cut me some slack. I'm trying my best, guys. Come on. Feel free to take as many pictures as you'd like, because they all have their trunks on and... Uh-oh, Squirt's at it again. Oh, not again. Everyone get down. She's gonna get us. Nah, I'm just kidding. We both prefer dry humor. We've just entered the Nile River of Africa, which goes on for miles and miles and miles. And if you don't believe me, you're okay with that opinion. I can't force you to change it. Man, he totaled my car. Are you kidding me? Oh. Well, that isn't ideal. Over there is what used to be an explorer camp. Used to be. Well, this is what happens when you leave your campsite unattended. Or attended. Looks like they found all the supplies and not the instructions. I wouldn't say they're destroying the camp. It looks like they're redecorating. Oh, great. One of them found my stash of money. Hope it doesn't start a monkey business. I think they got this all under control, so we should probably keep going. Oh, hey, look at that. He's feeding a crocodile. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know they had a shared diet. That's actually how they make peace treaties in the jungle. Snacks. He looks pretty upset, though. Do you think banana jokes could cheer him up? I've got a whole bunch. I tried telling him a joke earlier, and he didn't find it appealing. Speaking of angry, this guy's had a rough day. This is what we like to call a rogue elephant, which is jungle for does not follow instructions. So basically, you guys. It looks like he's sizing us up, though. Great. The one day I didn't stretch. Come on. If he starts running at us, just remember, I believe in you. Moving right along, you can see our long-necked cheetahs. And right next to them... Wait, do any of you guys know what that one is? Oh, it's probably new. We like to call those things zebras, but really, they're just horses that escaped prison. And those lions are watching the zebras, so it's basically a dinner and a show. All those animals live together in harmony. Mostly because no one wants to be the slowest one. And if you look around, you'll see the most dangerous animals of all. Humans! Oh. Don't worry, though. They're harmless. What happened here? That's a beautifully crafted wooden pole and... A rhino? Oh my gosh, wait! This is crazy! Did you guys know that Ryan was actually the smartest in the jungle? Earlier, I asked what 4 + 4 was, and it said nothing. Crazy, right? Oh man, looks like they took a wrong turn. What they don't know is that I actually drew them a map out of a crayon. How foolish. What? I told them to take a left and they said, that's not right. Oh boy, there's a bunch of hippos. Easy now. We're just gonna move through here very calmly and very respectfully, if like we're leaving a party too early. If one of them comes up beside the boat, stay seated. If I scream, ignore it. I'm just saying, everything is fine, and Skipper. All right, everybody, the moment you've all been waiting for. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just kidding. What you're really here for, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 8th wonder of the world, the backside of water. Oh my gosh, guys, whoa, yeah, oh my gosh. Let me have some fun, you guys, come on. You know what, since none of you guys applauded, we're heading up to the ancient temple. No one knows who built it. Most likely because no one stuck around to ask. Ooh, This temple is 1,000 years old and is still in better shape than most of my life. You've noticed the walls are covered in carvings. They all tell a story. I can't read it, so don't expect me to tell you what it is. Oh God, that tiger! Oh, jeez, he looks hungry. Okay guys, I have a plan, all right? We're gonna feed him. We're gonna give him the cold shoulder. I don't know if that'll work because he likes fast food and we're moving pretty slow. If he tries to charge us, just throw your wallets at him. You'll notice how dark it is in here. That's because the electricity bill is ancient too. Archaeologists believe that this temple was used for rituals. And by rituals, I mean bad decisions. These ruins are very well preserved, mostly because nobody wants to come in here. And this is the part of the tour where we all get very brave. If anything jumps out at you, just remember that I saw it first and chose to ignore it. Okay, I really hope you guys know how to swim, because the enemy's making really weird sounds. Or it's rocks falling. I don't know, just something's going on, and I don't know if we'll be able to finish this tour on boat. Don't worry, folks, we're at the final stretch, okay? Everything in here is perfectly safe. Statistically speaking, the odds are not in our favor. Don't worry, I've done this hundreds of times and I've learned absolutely nothing, so we're pretty much the same. Good news, everybody, we're almost there. Okay, we're out. All right, awesome. I told you we'd survive. I just didn't say it would be comfortable. Let's all take a deep breath, and if you look behind you, you'll see the exit. We're trying to get as far away from that as possible. And wouldn't you know it, looks like we're heading back to civilization, where the danger is slightly more organized. Please remain seated as we return to the dock. Sudden movements confuse me. If you enjoyed your tour, my name's Skipper Joe, and if you didn't, I'm Ryan. Make sure you gathered all your belongings, especially the ones you came with. Check under your seats for any lost items, or new ones. I'm not judging, you can take from this place. We have a lot of junk lying around. As you exit, watch your step, and your head, and your expectations. This has been the world-famous Jungle Cruise. World-famous for reasons we're still trying to figure out. If you had a great time, feel free to tell your friends, and if you didn't, feel free to tell your enemies. Please exit to your right if you'd like to return to the park, and exit to your left if you really just don't care about anything. And that concludes your tour. And my career. Leave.
Please assist Alex. If you happen to see an unattended boat drifting by, please do not board it. That's one of ours. We think. We ask...
Alright everyone, welcome aboard the Jungle Cruise. My name is Johnny, I'll be your guide today. Go ahead and fill all the available rows, moving all the way down to the end of the boat. There's plenty of room. Just don't get too close to me, I didn't put deodorant on today. Thanks. Just kidding, I just don't want to talk to you. Anyway, watch your step as you come in. Remain seated once you find a spot. We'll be heading out in just a moment. Welcome everybody! Welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise. My name is Skipper Johnny, and I'll be your guide, your captain, and whatever you want me to be. But at the end of the day, I'm still a stranger that you have to trust for me to drive you around this jungle, keep you safe. We're all going to be best friends by the end of this 8-hour tour. Now we're heading deep into the jungle, a place so remote even Wi-Fi refuses to go there. So kids, put your phone away. There's seriously no point. Keep your eyes open. You never know what we might see. Like, oh my gosh, look, over there, guys. That's a tree. Amazing. As you can see, you'll notice a swarm of giant butterflies. Aren't they stunning? Fun fact about butterflies. Did you know that butterflies actually taste with their legs? So every time they land on something, they're actually licking it. So next time one lands on you, you're just a snack, honey. But you know what the best part is? At least they're not moths. Because if they were moths, they'd be attracted to me. Because I'm a bright light. Okay. It looks like we're leaving their territory now. Is everyone still intact? Good, because the next animal definitely won't leave you intact. It's long, it's coiled, and it's watching us. Yeah, that's a snake. A very, very big snake. Now this here is the giant jungle python. It can grow up to 50 feet long, which is exactly the same length as this boat. So do the math. But don't worry, snakes only attack when they feel threatened, or hungry, or when they see a boat passing by full of snacks. But luckily there's no snacks here, just me. And up ahead we have a herd of African elephants. You can tell they're African elephants because we're in Africa. That one in the water there is taking a shower. So please don't stare, that's considered very rude in the elephant culture. Oh, and it looks like they're pointing their trunks at us. That's not good. Put them back on. This is a public space. Just kidding. I was actually talking about their trunks. Okay. But just in case, everyone lean in, lean in. Just kidding, that one doesn't work. It's fake, it's not real. Anyway, this one up ahead is Ellie. She's actually quite introverted, so she doesn't like being with the group. Which is why I come round every day and say hello. But her way of showing affection is normally just drenching me in water. But we've had a disagreement lately. She's actually sunk 6 boats this week. Only 3 of them were mine, but to be fair, they shouldn't have let her get on the boat. We're already exceeding weight limits. Why did they leave an elephant on? Guys, the management here are a mess. Alright everyone, it looks like we stumbled upon something interesting. Up ahead is a research camp set up by a group of explorers. Let's see how they're doing. Oh no, that's not good. Well, it looks like the gorillas have taken over the camp. By taken over, I mean they've absolutely demolished it. Oh, over on the right, you'll see them going through my luggage. They're probably looking for food. But on the left, you'll see a gorilla looking for Wi-Fi. Anyway, if this camp has been trashed, that probably means the rest of them have too. So unfortunately, if it's okay with everybody, we're gonna make this 8-hour jungle tour without any stops. We can all just go on a diet, it's okay. Speaking of diets though, normally in the jungle, all animals stick to their own diets. But today, we've got whatever this is. Over there on the right, you'll see a gorilla feeding a crocodile a banana. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a second to process that one. Alright everyone, I need you to lower your voices for this next part, okay? So what you're about to see is actually quite rare in the jungle. Over there on the right, you'll see a lone elephant standing by itself. Now elephants are normally very social animals, but they usually travel in large herds, so seeing one alone like this can be a little unusual. Personally, I think he just needed a break from his family. You know, even elephants need alone time. Just enjoying the peace and quiet, no responsibilities. Honestly, I'm a little jealous. He's out here living his best life while I'm here driving a boat to strangers in a theme park. Minimum wage. Okay everyone, take a deep breath. Whew. I would start singing The Circle of Life, but I'll just leave that to Austin. He's good at that. Stretching out before you, miles and miles of open land. Over there on the right, you'll see a tower of giraffes. They're called a tower because they really look up to each other. And just beyond them, a dazzle of zebras. You can tell they're zebras because of their black and white stripes, and also because they're not horses. But I do know one thing. They're terrible at hiding. Which they should probably do soon because that lion seems very hungry. Soon, they'll be red with black and white stripes. Oh, was that too much? Oh my goodness! It looks like we've come across a group of explorers. But you know, if a rhino is chasing you and you decide to crawl up a tree, that is what we call the point of no return. Why would you climb a tree? Come on. Speaking of things that don't make sense, they're not supposed to be there, but it's okay. If you see any snacks floating by out of those crates, pass them forward for safety reasons because you know, we can't go back to that camp, guys. But if anyone sees a Kit Kat floating in the water, it's mine because I need a break. Speaking of brakes, no wonder that boat was broken. We're in hippo territory. Now, hippos may look cute, but 90% of their body is actually hidden in the water, but you can never trust them. You can never trust a hippo, guys. They're always a little hypocritical. Alright, and it looks like we're passing by the world famous waterfall. So get your cameras ready, lean in, don't miss this, because you are about to witness the 8th wonder of the world, the backside of water! Ooh, yes, I know. Try to contain yourselves. It's a lot to take in. And if you did get a picture, don't worry, it's still just water. Okay, and at this time, guys, keep your hands inside the boat. This cave we're coming up to is thousands of years old, filled with ancient rock formations and things we still don't fully understand. If you listen closely, you might hear the sounds of water dripping or something moving in the darkness. Now don't worry, there's nothing in here that would harm you anymore. Oh, did anyone else see that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Does anyone know what that is? That was not there last time, and I've only been in here once. Oh, and look, more spiders. Do we really need more spiders? No. Fun fact, the last group that came through here is still looking for the exit. Seriously, we haven't seen them for days. I don't know what any of this is. This wasn't really in my training, but if you hear something behind you, I guess don't turn around. It hates that. Wow, this cave really has some groundbreaking formations, doesn't it? Does it feel like the walls are closing in? I hope that's just my imagination. I think I should have taken that left turn. I knew it. This looked way bigger on the map. If we get stuck, just stay calm. I have absolutely no plan. We only have one life jacket, and that's mine. Who built this cave anyway? Because I want to file a complaint. I'm just scared, okay? You ever notice how in places like this, your eyes start to play tricks on you? Yeah, it's like sometimes your brain fills in the gaps for you. Makes you think you saw something move, even when nothing did, usually. But if anyone does see something move though, just go ahead and keep that to yourself. We're all doing great right now. Anyway, alright, a little turn here. Everyone stay centered. Last thing we want is to test how solid these walls are. We don't want another thing for the developers to fix, guys. Come on. Oh, I actually have a flashlight. That'll make things easier. Oh, I left the batteries at the camp. Awesome. Anyway, I see the way out. We made it. I knew we would. That's always a good sign. Heading back to the dock now will be nice and easy. No more danger, no more surprises, unless one of you wants to jump out of the boat. At the end of my tours, I like to give a very honest review of the people I take around the jungle. If I had to give this trip a rating, I'd probably have to say maybe a solid 6-7 out of 10 maybe. That's funny actually, because I think we've traveled approximately 67 miles today in spirit. Alright, once we come to a complete stop, you're free to stand up and make your way to the exit. Just watch your step as you leave. The dock is definitely there. If you brought anything with you, phones, bags, small children, make sure to take them with you. I really don't want your kids. If you enjoyed this cruise, my name is Skipper Johnny. And if you didn't enjoy this cruise, well, you just keep that to yourself, buddy. Talk to management about it, okay? I'm trying my best, okay? Don't make me bring up that elephant again. I just managed to wipe those tears away, okay? The boat has about 30 seconds before I leave, so you better hurry. Keep going, come on.
Your attention, please, explorers. This is a courtesy announcement from the world-famous Jungle Navigation Company.
Oh, welcome to the Jungle Cruise, my friends. Please take a seat. We'll be on our way very soon. So, there are no seatbelts, but it can get a little choppy, so you have to stay seated. If you don't stay seated, you'll either fall out or I will throw you out. And trust me, you'll get a lifetime ban. Hey there, adventurers! Welcome aboard this world-famous jungle cruise. My name is Skipper Brownwell, where I'll be your skipper, your guide, and the reason this company has such a great emotional support system. And I'll be taking you deep into the jungle today. This means we'll see some dangerous animals, ancient ruins, mysterious caves, and me trying to sound like all of this is perfectly normal. So, once we've passed these beautiful plastic rocks, you'll see our lovely spider on the left. If any of you are scared of spiders, just don't look. But also don't look up. I got you. I did. Please start laughing, guys. This is your last warning. Oh, and look at the size of these butterflies. You know, I really don't believe they used to be caterpillars, because how big were they? You know, if one of those were to fly at you at 40 miles per hour, I'd be fluttered. And guys, coming up, you're gonna see a very big celebrity up here. It's Kaa from Jungle Book. Yes, they look a little different, and it may not even be them, but they'll still try and hypnotize you to not laugh. So please, do not look. So I'm gonna keep going, and I'm going to say, stay away. And if you look to your left, guys, you will see the motivational mushrooms. Now, they do exactly what they're called. Everybody say, wow! Wow, that was not convincing. And here we are, fast approaching the most iconic scene in all of the Jungle Cruise, the elephant bathing pool. So take as many pictures as you'd like of the elephants. My favorite one is sitting on that rock up there, living its best life, having a shower in the waterfall. It's amazing how they can spend half their life in the water, but manage to have smoother skin than me, honestly. I've asked them for their skincare routine, but they just won't tell me. You know, one of these days, I'm gonna hide their trunks. Hi, Squirts, please don't spray us. He might, so actually, watch out. Oh no, everybody duck, 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 duck! What are you ducking for? I was pointing at that little duck over there. He's gone now, there's no point looking. Now, if you look to your right, you'll be able to see an elephant standing off by itself. Yeah, I don't even know why I pointed that one out. You could probably tell. Maybe he's looking for someone. My truck! Oh my gosh! That monkey must have done that. And they left the engine on. That's gonna come out of my paycheck. That truck cost me 35 Robux. Where on earth am I gonna dig that up? Oh, I'm so mad. Really. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Gorillas have also taken over my camp. I literally just finished setting that up. Although, I did tell them to make themselves at home, but I didn't mean trash the camp. What is this, Tarzan? Actually, that would explain the elephant. Back there is Tantor. You must be Turk, you little Turk. Well, at least Disney don't have to make a live-action Tarzan. It's right here. Oh, and something here is getting a bit heated. I think that crocodile's upset because that gorilla keeps calling her an alligator. Wait, I just realized. Why on earth is he trying to feed that crocodile a banana? That is the silliest thing I've ever seen. Have gorillas not learned about vegetarians yet? Well, the gorilla's gonna find out in a snap very soon that crocodile does not appreciate that banana. So, if anybody is wearing yellow today, please don't pretend to be a banana. It does drive them ape. And quite frankly, this whole argument is starting to lose its appeal. See, even this elephant up ahead, they clearly had enough of that argument. So it's a good job they're staying away. I don't blame them. You must be finding that situation so irrelevant. Hey buddy, what's your skincare routine? Nobody's letting me know. Your friends aren't telling me. Well, that was rude. Anyways, oh look, more monkeys. Clearly, they're rude too. I'm gonna start calling them rude boys. Oh, and look at that. Look at this beautiful savanna, folks. And if you look to your right, that's a long-necked horse. Sometimes I forget what they're called. Oh, they're giraffes. I'm sorry. That's what it was. And look at the zebras. Did you know zebras are the only animal that can walk across the road and look like a crosswalk at the same time? And right ahead is the king of the jungle. Oh, no, not me. I meant that lion. Thank you, though. That's so kind. It's the circle of life, and it moves us all. Oh, no. Keep climbing, Jane. That's a pretty pointy situation, but I'm not gonna get involved. Oh my goodness. Who taught them how to park a boat? They must have been the ones that crashed my truck, and they didn't even leave a note on the windshield. Why is everybody so rude to me? You're on your own, buddies. Bye. And here we are in Hippo Land. Did you know hippos are the only animal who can stay underwater the longest? But, you know, that might be because these ones aren't real. They're animatronics. Oh, I'm sorry, are there kids here? They're real. Good luck explaining that one, parents. And everybody, if you look ahead, here we are at Niagara Falls. Absolutely spectacular. And we're gonna do something you don't often get to do. Get ready, guys. Get those cameras ready. For here it comes. It's the backside of water! Woo! That never gets old, and I've only been here a day. I could get used to this. You know, as it is my first day here, I've never been to this part of the river, but I'm sure this cave is going to be amazing. But I am afraid of the dark, so if anybody does have a flashlight, please speak up now. Ooh, this is scary. It's so dark in here. That's so great. Is there an echo? Hello? Oh, that was cool. I like that. Oh my god, it's a tiger. I was just pointing it out. I'm not scared, I promise. Did you know tigers have stripes? Oh, and they're spiders. Does anybody have a flashlight? Please? It could come in handy. There's a statue. Did you know the statue, it is believed to, protect buildings, caves, from bad intentions. But, in this case, it protects, the cave from, bad jokes. Because I can't think of any right now. Seriously, who has that flashlight? I'm waiting, please. I'm gonna try and find a way out of here. If you hear anything, don't tell me, okay? Let's recap everything we've seen so far. We've seen spiders, tigers, long-necked giraffes. We've seen boats, waterfalls. Oh, thank God, I see light. Hippos, animatronics, humans. I think that was it. Oh, thank God. I was worried for a minute that cave was gonna be way longer. Whew. And breathe, everyone. Okay. I think I just inhaled boat fuel. But you know, here it comes, the fresh air. Oh, and there's the dock. Thank God. I think I need a break. Now, folks, we did survive this 8-hour journey, but it has really been a pleasure being your skipper today. If you did enjoy my cruise and don't want me to lose my job, just say that the monkeys crashed that truck, okay? Because I really can't afford to pay for that right now. But really, I could try and go back. Does anybody have a banana I could use for bribe? Maybe then they'll cast me in that live-action Tarzan they're filming. And here we are, folks. So please watch your step. If you didn't enjoy this cruise, just get on another boat because, frankly, I don't like you either. And I can say that because I haven't had my customer service training yet. So really, I can use that as an excuse if you try and report me. And don't forget, there is a gift shop. You can leave tips there for me. And I meant actual money, not pieces of advice, which some of you are trying to give me. You know, the tip jar last week had a note in it, right? You know what it said? They said, the motivational mushrooms we saw definitely didn't work on me. Anyway, enough of the talking. Please get off my boat, just watch your step, don't trip, and have a great day at Disneyland Wales, guys.
and gentlemen, your attention please. Would the party that lost the roll of 50 $20 bills wrapped in a red rubber band please report to the turnstile? We have good news for you. We found your rubber band. Your attention please. We do not allow cutting in line here at the world-famous Jungle Cruise. Anyone caught with a pair of scissors will be asked to leave. Attention please, explorers. This is a courtesy announcement from the world-famous Jungle Navigation Company. Today's expeditions will be led by skippers Bobby, JJ, Johnny, Austin, Joe, Brandon, Ryan, and Alex. Assuming we can find all of them. We are currently experiencing minor delays due to a slight shortage of boats. By shortage, we mean one is missing, one is stuck, and one is going in the wrong direction. On purpose. Skipper JJ was last seen heading upstream without a paddle. We're confident this will build character. Skipper Bobby has reported that everything is under control. We have no reason to believe him. Johnny is currently on duty. If you happen to see him, please point him back toward the river. Austin has been given a map this time, so we're expecting a completely new set of problems. Joe is handling navigation today, which means your journey may include several exciting and completely unplanned destinations. Brandon has been promoted to senior skipper. This decision is currently under review. Ryan is on lookout duty. He has confirmed that the jungle is still there. Alex will be assisting all expeditions today. Please assist Alex. If you happen to see an unattended boat drifting by, please do not board it. That's one of ours. We think. We ask that all explorers remain patient as we locate our missing crew, recover our missing boats, and reassemble what little dignity we have left. The Jungle Navigation Company would like to remind you that everything is under control. This is a reminder, not a guarantee. Thank you, and good luck.